Yes, guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Spurs Talk Show. We've got a lot of people might know this man from being in the comments section on a lot of the channels, but this guy is my very first ever member of my channel, one of the early, my day ones. It's On Your Bike, Scott. Scotty, how are you, mate, first and foremost?
Yeah, I'm doing good, Sean. Yourself?
Mate, I'm pumped. Listen, I'll be honest, as the game wore on, drew on a little bit, I was getting frustrated. We had 9 men, a 2-men dominance, a supremacy, but I just didn't feel like we were kind of making the right. Ever since the second red, I felt like Tottenham took their foot off the gas. I don't know if you agree with that.
Yeah, definitely. I was thinking towards the end before the last goal in, and I was thinking I'd sort of draw right at the beginning, but it felt like a loss, and then the goal in, it's like, come on. So.
What do you think about? Hello, boys. You all right? 1 second. What were you thinking about the game before? Like before the first red card happened, I felt it was one of those games. Tottenham had the dominance. Tottenham had most of the possession, but Liverpool had the best sort of clear-cut chances in the first half, the first 25 minutes before the red card happened.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you feel like the red card changed the game? Before we get to that, was the red card a red card? Have you seen the replay?
The first one.
The first one.
Yeah, definitely went over and took straight into his ankle. So no doubt about it.
And once it happened, how do you think Tottenham reacted? How did Liverpool react?
I don't know. They kind of like sat back a bit more, and we just, I don't know. We should have done more. And then when we went down to 9, they just had 9 men behind the ball. That was it. It was hard. It was hard to break them down, but we got there in the end. Yeah. I must give a shout out to our keeper. What a double save in the
Vicario.
first half. Yeah, Vicario. What a save.
Honest to God, most people's combined 11 had Alisson all over the place in front of Vicario, but for me, Vicario on this season's form is probably the best goalkeeper in the league. And right next to him on the left-hand side, you've got Destiny Udogie. Little quick mention for him. This guy, he's taken on Saka, and now he's taken on Mo Salah in the last 2 weeks, and he's come out of both unscathed and looks absolutely brilliant.
I think he found Salah in his pocket, mate. Definitely, he was awesome, and I was surprised he took him off. So it was all good. In the end, 3 points. Come on, you Spurs, mate.
Pedro Porro on the right-hand side today. For me, a lot of questions were asked of him. I felt like Liverpool in the first half before the red card started putting balls down that side. I think Jurgen Klopp identified Porro, with Luis Diaz, and I thought Pedro Porro had a really great game. What was your thoughts on that one?
The first 10-15 minutes, they were definitely pushing it down there. Definitely, I was down, and he was getting a call on one-on-one a couple of times. But he done all right, handled himself. He's getting better. Surely getting better.
Shout out to Mickey van der Ven. Is there someone who's faster and more timing with his challenges?
He's the best defender I've seen at Spurs since Richard Goff.
Wow, all the way back?
Yeah, way back there.
Better than Vertonghen? Better than Alderweireld?
Yeah, definitely. He's going to be anyway. He's definitely going to be.
100%, mate.
Big shout out for him.
Let me ask you this. Away from the game, we are now second in the league, undefeated, only dropped 4 points. A lot of good results went our way today, Scotty. Is it too early? Dare I even ask the question, are Tottenham in a title race?
Just take it game by game, mate. That's what I'm doing, because Postecoglou, just give him a bit more time and we're going to be there. I'm telling you, give him another couple of transfer windows and we will be there.
What is it that's stopping Tottenham fans from saying we're in a title race? Is it the depth on the squad in the first team, beyond the first team?
1 or 2 injuries, Maddison, Basuma, Van der Ven, Romario, and then we're going to feel it a bit, aren't we?
And as far as the substitutes today, they came on. I think Højbjerg came on late on. Manor Solomon came on a little bit earlier. He had a few more minutes. What was your thoughts on Manor Solomon?
Yeah, he done good. Højbjerg done all right for the little cameo he had. Skip, I think he looks a bit out of place again. Maybe coming on at the late stage, but I don't know why he brought Davies on. I ain't got a clue. Yeah,
that was a scratch on the head for me as well. Davies and Højbjerg. It looked like maybe Udogie was out on his feet. Maybe he picked up a knock or something.
Was he on yellow as well?
He wasn't a yellow as well, yeah. So maybe that was the reason. But yeah, for me, Højbjerg was the question mark as well. But actually, we haven't got too many questions to ask. That they didn't have that much time on the pitch. But I did want to ask you about Pape Sarr. Dade Sarr, he's 20 years old. Is this guy one of the greatest young midfielders in the Premier League right now?
He's looking it. He absolutely looking it, and God knows why Conte didn't play him. Scratch your head, another scratch your head moment, isn't it?
It is a scratch your head moment. Scotty, mate, last question for you, buddy. We got Luton up next. Any concerns at all about Luton?
No, I don't think so. I think we'll go there and win comfortably. Even though they got their first win today, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. So we'll be hopefully going into the second international break, having only dropped 4 points, having only stayed undefeated. You got to start thinking about 8 games undefeated. That is a title challenge, maybe, isn't it? Can we dare to dream?
If you want it to be, mate.
All right, last thing for you, Scott. Anyone who wants to find you on Twitter or YouTube, where can people find you?
I'm on YouTube, but I don't really do much on it. I follow you lot and everything. My Twitter, I just follow on Twitter, and it's Scotty Boy Yido. So that's it.
Mate, Scotty, massive thank you so much, mate, for coming on, buddy. I'll see you in a minute. There you go, guys. That's On You by Scott. That's his thoughts on the game. Another 3 points coming up against Luton, and I'm going to say it. After games like today, I know there were some things, the 2 red cards, whatever. Forget about it. 3 points are all that matters. Come on, you Spurs.